Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. It is opening day here in Toronto. The roof is open at Rogers Centre. The Boston Red Sox visit the Toronto Blue Jays. The Red Sox, a playoff team in each of the first 2 years of the FSBL, looking to get to the World Series this time around. The Toronto Blue Jays have struggled, but they have some hope in the form of highly touted rookie catcher Josh Gibson, who makes his FSBL debut today. Red Sox and Blue Jays, opening day, year 3 of the FSBL. It is a packed house in Toronto. There you see last year the Blue Jays in the cellar of the American League East. Obviously, the Yankees and the Red Sox rule this division. The Orioles took a step forward last year. The Rays have pitching but no hitting. The Blue Jays hope that they're going to be able to improve. There you see Gibson talking with the opening day starter, Alek Manoah, 7-16, a 4.22 earned run average this year. The Blue Jays figure their rotation is going to improve a bit. Pat Henkin and Hyun-Jun Ryu, both a pair of rookies, figured to bolster things a bit for them. But Manoah, the veteran of a couple of seasons, gets the start. He will face Jacoby Ellsbury, 232 a year ago. First pitch, we're underway in Toronto. A high strike call there from Manoah, and we're underway. Ellsbury, a terrible rookie season. Got a little more action last year. He is the backup to Reggie Smith, but against righties, Ellsbury is going to get an opportunity to play every day as he's a better player defensively. Smith will be the designated hitter for the Sox. 1-2 the count here as Manoah works to him. Pitch there, high fastball. Ellsbury swings and misses, and the first batter of the season is a strikeout for the Red Sox. Down goes Ellsbury, and Manoah has his first out. So that will bring up the aforementioned Reggie Smith. Smith hitting in the 2-hole today. A little bit of a change to the Red Sox lineup. Fastball in for a called strike. Smith a year ago, 302, 25 homers, 83 RBIs. Sox have swapped Smith and Mookie Betts in the lineup to open up this season. They're going to experiment with that and see how it goes. Betts has hit in the 2-hole for the Sox for the first 2 years of the FSBL. Manoah ahead of Smith 0-2 here. Fastball fouled off. Ground ball up the middle, ranging to his left is Yunel Escobar. He puts it away. And there are 2 men down. The Red Sox lineup, Ellsbury, Smith, and Williams. Betts, Harris, and Collins. Dorr, Valentin, and Jason Varitek. Sox hit 277 as a team last season. One to watch is that shortstop position as Ted Williams steps in. Red Sox, highly touted rookie Dobie Moore, taken in the rookie draft last year, but Valentin will at least get to play against righties to open up the season. There you see Williams, 306, 30 homers, 99 RBIs, a little bit of a decline from year 1. But the splinter has been very consistent over the first 2 seasons, as you would expect. Chops this one up the middle, but Manoah with a nice grab coming off the mound, throws Williams out, and the side is retired. So good start to year 3 for Alek Manoah. The Sox go down in order. Blue Jays coming up, Alomar, Escobar, and Green from Toronto. On the mound for the Red Sox, the opening day start goes to Pedro Martinez. 17-9, 2.78 a year ago. A sparkling 1.05 whip, 229 Ks. He will face Roberto Alomar, 270, 14 homers, 46 ribbies for the Blue Jays second baseman a year ago. Starts him off with the curveball in for strike one. Alomar waits for the pitch. That one, a little bit off the outside corner. Alomar slaps it foul, tries to go the other way. But Pedro is ahead, 0-2. Curveball there, and Alomar turns it right down the line, just foul. Oh, Roberto Alomar all over that one. Pedro made a mistake, and Alomar almost made him pay over the wall down the right field line. 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away. It's 2-2. Martinez fires, swung on and missed. Fastball at the knees. Alomar tries to slash at it and fans. It's an opening strikeout for Pedro Martinez. And that'll bring in Yunel Escobar. Fastball off the outside corner. Escobar, 256, 7 homers, 37 RBIs a year ago. It seems like he may lose his job to the up-and-coming prospect Tony Fernandez. But for now, Escobar will at least get the share time. Expect to see both of those guys in the early going, and we'll see who claims the job as the year goes on. Escobar pulls it foul. Escobar was terrific in year one, but a big fall off in year two for him. That one is grounded foul, and the count goes to 2-2. Aratek sets up inside. High fastball misses the mark, and the count goes full. Sean Green waits in the on-deck circle for the Blue Jays. Roof open on a beautiful day here for the opener here in Toronto. 3-2 offering from Pedro. Misses outside. Ball 4. Fastball off the corner. And it's a 1-out walk.
Batting third, the right fielder, Green.
Fly ball hit well to right by Green. That's going back. Bats at the wall. And it's out of here. Sean Green takes Pedro Martinez deep. And 3 batters in to year 3, the Blue Jays have staked a 2-0 lead. So Sean Green goes deep. First home run of the year for Green. They've got visions of good things for Green this year. And maybe that steals a little bit of the thunder for the guy stepping into the box. Pedro left that fastball out over the plate. He knew it off the bat. Betts retreats, but no shot at it. So here's Josh Gibson. Gibson, easily the highest touted rookie of this class. Actually, we'll say he shares that duty with the Dodgers' second baseman rookie, Jackie Robinson. Certainly other strong rookies in this class, but the two of them leading the way. Circle change misses down low, and Pedro's behind Gibson 2-0. Fastball misses inside, 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Guerrero trying to hold off another strong prospect in John Olerud. Olerud will sit this one. So Gibson walks in his first big league plate appearance. 1 out, 1 on, 2-0 Blue Jays. Here's Guerrero. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 1. 278, 21 homers for Guerrero. Here's a pitch, and they send Gibson. Josh Gibson, who can run a bit for a catcher, but still by no means a base-stealing threat. Varitek's throw off the mark, and Josh Gibson makes his presence felt in an unexpected way here in inning number 1. 1-1 pitch, Guerrero pulls it foul. Pedro is leaving too many pitches out over the middle here in this first inning. Fastball swung on and missed. Down goes Guerrero. Second strikeout for Pedro. Here's Jose Bautista. Fastball off the plate. Bautista chases and fouls it off. Bautista last year, 254, 14 homers, 34 RBIs. He missed time with an injury last year. There's that circle changeup. It's over, but again, right down the middle of the plate. So Pedro's location is not where he wants it here in the early going. A laborious first inning for the terrific right-hander. Circle misses down and in. It's 1-2. Martinez deals. That one grounded to short. Valentin has it. Throws across the diamond to Harris. Bautista is retired, and so are the Jays. But Shawn Green gets things started with a bang. 2-run shot. And Toronto leads it 2-0 after 1. So here's Mookie Betts. We talked about Betts moving from the 2-hole to the 4-hole. 313, 27 homers, 71 RBIs. Shot hit hard to short, though, but Escobar right there throws over to first, and there's one away. One pitch, one out here in the second. That'll bring up Joe Harris. Harris, a fine campaign in year 2, 294, 28 homers, 73 ribbies. Manoah looks in. Fastball in for a called strike. Manoah, the burly right-hander. Set and fires. Ground ball to third. Picked there by Kelly Gruber. Throws across the diamond, and there's 2 down. So Manoah so far having his way with the Red Sox lineup here in the very, very early going. Here's Jimmy Collins, the Sox third baseman, 259, 20 homers, 69 RBIs last year for Collins. Fastball rides in for ball 1. There's the pitch, fly ball to right, going back on it. Green is there, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Sox go down meekly here in the second. We head to the bottom half. Gruber, Rios, and Pilar due up for the Jays. They lead it 2-0. Kelly Gruber, 267, 17 homers, 63 runs batted in. Steps in to face Pedro, who labored through the first 25 pitches. And, of course, the 2-run homer from Shawn Green. Martinez ready to deliver. Slider there in for a called strike. It's 1-1. There you see our fictional umpire crew. The best fictional umpire crew in the business. Not an Angel Hernandez among them. 1-1 the count. Pedro delivers. Gruber fouls it off. 1-2 offering. High fastball. Gruber fouls another one. Fouls that one straight back. Circle change there. Rides down and in. Pedro's pitches moving fine here in the early going. He's just had a little bit of a location issue. Breaking ball there, and Gruber is able to get a piece and stay alive. Two and two the count. Fastball off the plate. Count goes full. Alex Rios waits on deck for Toronto. Martinez with the payoff pitch. Fastball rides in there. Taken by Gruber. I think Gruber thought Pedro was going to go away. He got locked up there. Third strikeout for Martinez, and Gruber goes down. One away. Here's Alex Rios. Change up in there for a called strike. Rios, 261, 11 homers, 47 runs batted in year two. Baratek sets up away. Slider well out of the zone. Rios just watches it. 1-1 offering. Good curveball there. Chopped down over the bag. Nicely played by Harris. Pedro goes to cover. Rios gets down the line well, but not well enough. He's set aside, and there's two down. So here's Kevin Pillar. Pillar, 284 in limited action a year ago. 3 homers, 11 runs batted in. A fine defensive outfielder. Any offense you get is a bonus from it. Circle change in there for a called strike. Martinez looks in. 0-1 pitch. Fastball up high. Pillar won't chase. One and one the count. Slash to second. Bobby Dorr is there. Throws to first. Pillar is retired. Down go the Jays. So a much better second inning for Martinez. Now the Sox will try to get the bats alive as we head to the third. 2-0 Toronto. So in steps Bobby Dorr to lead things off here in the top of the third. Dorr, 289, 22 homers, 65 runs batted in for the Red Sox last season. Manoah has set down the first 6 to face him. Dorr up the middle, ranging to his right is Alomar. He's got it. A sure-handed second baseman retires his opposite number there at first. There's one away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, John Valentin.
So here's John Valentin. Valentin, 268, 17 homers, 52 runs batted in. And as we mentioned, Valentin fighting to hold on to playing time with the drafting of Dobie Moore. Fastball misses up and in. 1-0 pitch. Valentin turns that slider foul. Rookie Josh Gibson sets the sign. Fly ball hit well. Out to center. Going back on it. Pillar at the wall. Leaps. He can't come up with it. It's off the wall. Runner being waved around second, going to third. And that's going to be a triple for John Valentin. So Valentin trying to hold off Dobie Moore, gets that effort started in strong fashion here. Pillar gave it a good effort, but just a little too high on the wall, and the big bounce sets Valentin free. So now there's a 1 out, man on third. Here's Jason Varitek. First pitch swinging, and Varitek hits a looping liner into right. That's a base hit. It's an RBI single for Varitek. Valentin scores, and the Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1. First pitch swinging. Varitek all over the fastball. So the order turns over. Here's Jacoby Ellsbury. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ellsbury struck out his first time up. The Sox like the speed that Ellsbury brings. But he's prone to some mental lapses. He strikes out a bit. And that, the Sox are not fans of, particularly given how well Reggie Smith has played. And he's played a very capable center field over the first 2 years. Ellsbury looks terrible there, striking out on that curveball, and there's 2 down. So not a great start for Ellsbury, who has fanned in both at-bats. And now here's Reggie Smith. Varitek on first, 2 outs here in the top of the third on opening day. First pitch fastball in for a called strike. 83 ribbies for Reggie Smith a year ago. Manoah sets. Here's the pitch. Pulled down to first. And just foul. Smith has hit .318 over the first 2 years of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. Fastball there, it's fouled off. So Manoah ahead of him 0-2. Only 26 pitches to this point from Manoah. Fastball well out of the zone. Ground ball up the middle. Escobar ranges to his left, flips to Alomar at second to force out Varitek, and the side is retired. But Varitek drives in the run after the triple from John Valentin. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 2-1 Toronto.
Leading up for Toronto.
So here's Roberto Alomar. Order turns over to lead off the third. Alomar is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Curveball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Taking a look around the league, the Chicago Cubs, 8 prospects in the top 100 on the show's rankings. Most of them are low on the list, but they are on there. The Phillies, Red Sox, and Blue Jays lead the farm system rankings according to Baseball America. The prognosticator predictions, Red Sox, Indians, and A's as division champions, Orioles and Yankees as the wild card. Alomar struck out for the second time. That was a wicked pitch by Martinez, possibly his best of the game.
Number 5.
As Pedro tries to settle into a bit of a groove. Their NL predictions have the Phillies winning the NL East this year. The Mets and Expos have won the first 2 division titles there. Cardinals and Giants expected to repeat, with the Pirates and Dodgers expected to repeat as the wild cards in the NL. Here's Yunel Escobar. Escobar walked, then scored on the Shawn Green home run. Change up, misses down low. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-1. Martinez Martinez deals. Off the plate, 3-1. Green waits on deck. Martinez looks for the target from Varitek. 3-1 pitch. Escobar pulls it foul and the count goes full. Looking in. Payoff pitch. Escobar pulls another one foul. Off the netting down the left field line. The 3-2 offering again. Escobar pops this one down the left field line. That will find the seats. Or it would have if that net wasn't in the way. So we'll do it again. Another full count offering from Martinez to Escobar. Line shot up the middle. Diving stop. Valentin knocks it down, but he won't have a play. Yunel Escobar is on with the infield single. And it's a one-out base runner for the Blue Jays.
Number 15.
So Escobar has reached both times so far, and now here's Shawn Green. Green, again, .335, 22 homers a year ago. Fine season for the lean left-handed swinger. Started year 3 here off with a bang with the 2-run homer in the first. Ground ball to short. This should be 2. Valentin to Door on to first. 6-4-3. Door's turn pulls Harris off the bag. So you can't assume the double play. They won't call the error there. A bit of a high feed from Valentin. Green, not fast but not slow. Door may have rushed that a little bit, but the problem there was the feed from John Valentin. So the inning gets prolonged, and here's Josh Gibson. Gibson walked on 4 pitches in his first big league plate appearance. Takes a slider in there for a called strike. Gibson just looks fierce there at the plate. A 1 offering, fastball in there for a called strike. Green goes for the stolen base and he's safe. So Shawn Green swipes the bag. And he's fast enough that he can get an occasional bag on you. But you've seen now, they sent Gibson earlier, and now they sent Green here. So the Blue Jays being a little bit aggressive on the base paths here in the early going. 0-2, the count to Josh Gibson. Swung on and missed. Fastball. Pedro gets him the chase. And the rookie is retired. And the Blue Jays are kept off the board. We're a third of the way through here in Toronto. 2-1 Blue Jays as we head to the 4th. So here's Ted Williams. Williams grounded out his first time up.
The left fielder, Ted Williams.
Red Sox fans got some good seats behind home plate here in Toronto. Manoah has only thrown 28 pitches through the first 3. First pitch fastball to Williams. Misses up high. Offering. Williams pops it up. Gruber gives chase. He's under it. Puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 50.
So that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Betts grounded out his first time up. Ground ball down to third. Gruber has it. Throws across the diamond. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Joe Harris.
That'll bring up Joe Harris. Harris 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. Slider misses down and away. There's a shot in the hole, backhanded by Escobar. Throws across the diamond, and the side is retired. So Alek Manoah continues to throw well for the Jays. It'll be Guerrero, Bautista, and Gruber due up for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. You see the announcers I fired, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Even though they don't call the game, we still get to see their heads pop up. In every broadcast I do. Here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. He is 0 for 1. 55 pitches through 3 for Pedro. He'd like an economical inning here. First pitch fastball in for a strike. Curveball is in for a strike, and Pedro's ahead 0-2. Varitek wants it up high. Pedro goes up the ladder, and Guerrero swings and misses. Strikeout here to open up the fourth. That is the 6th K for Pedro so far.
The designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Even when Martinez is not at his sharpest, he's still very good, and he'll still rack up the strikeouts. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-0. Martinez, of course, was the Red Sox starter in baseball, speaking strictly in baseball terms, tragic Game 1 of the ALCS a year ago. The Red Sox led the Cleveland Indians 10-0. The Indians came back to take Game 1, 12-10 in extra innings, went on to win the series. After the Red Sox had taken down the defending champion Oakland A's in the division series. Bautista fouls this one off. It's 2-2. And the Red Sox won the American League East in year 1. They were the wild card team behind the Yankees in year 2. Those two figure destined for another dogfight this year. Goes up the ladder and fans Bautista. 7 strikeouts for Pedro with 2 outs here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie.
So Martinez may be finding his rhythm here. The only blemish so far, that 2-run homer from Sean Green. Here's Kelly Gruber. Gruber's 0 for 1. Curveball misses inside. One 0 offering from Martinez is in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball. Inside, it's 2-1. Here's the pitch from Pedro. Changeup goes down low. The 3-1 pitch. Gruber fouls it off. The 3-2 offering from Pedro. Varitek sets away. High fastball. Gruber hits this one well to left. Williams is going back. He's at the wall. He looks up and it's out of here. Kelly Gruber takes Pedro Martinez deep for the solo homer, and the Blue Jays extend their lead. It's now 3-1 Toronto. The Blue Jays come into this season feeling very good about their draft. John Olerud, even though Olerud is sitting this one out, they will find Olerud at bats and ease him in. But Josh Gibson, of course, such a highly touted prospect, he will buoy everybody's thoughts. Pat Henkin and Hyun-Jin Ryu join in the rotation. Blue Jays feel like they can make some headway this year.
The batter, the left fielder.
3-1 ball game. Here's Alex Rios. He takes a strike. Rios grounded out his first time up. There's a shot out into right. coming on his bets, puts it away, and the side is retired. But Kelly Gruber goes deep for the Blue Jays. We head to the top of the fifth. It's 3-1 Toronto. So Martinez has only given up 3 hits, but 2 of them have left the yard. Here's Jimmy Collins. Collins is 0 for 1.
Jimmy Collins.
Collins flew out his first time up. Breaking ball. Slider in there for a called strike. Jimmy Collins carrying over an 8-game hitting streak from a year ago. Slider there, pulled foul. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in a moment. 0-2 pitch here from Manoah. Ground ball to second. One hopper. Alomar has it. Throws to first, and there's one away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Bobby Doorman.
So in steps Bobby Doerr. Doerr grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. One of the better second basemen in the league. Manoah fires, fastball, in for a called strike. Manoah's been getting ahead of hitters. That's gone a long way. Slider misses away. We're in the top of the fifth. That was only pitch number 38 for Alek Manoah. Sox being perhaps a little bit over-aggressive at the plate. Fly to center. That'll be a routine play for Pilar. He's underneath it, and there's 2 away. In Tampa, the Yankees lead the Rays 5-3 in the fifth. Joey Johnson trying to hold on to the third base job there in New York has homered for the Yankees. Evan Longoria has homered for the Jays. Royals over the Tigers, 1-0 in the second. Mickey Lolich and Brett Saberhagen, the pitching matchup there as John Valentin steps in. White Sox and Angels will battle later. Chris Sale and Frank Canana will go out in Anaheim. Rangers and Astros tied at 2 in inning 2. Mark Teixeira has hit a 2-run home run for the Rangers. George Springer, a 2-run homer for the Astros. Orioles and A's will battle later as well. Mike Mussina and Lefty Grove, the pitching matchup there. As Valentin grounds out to Guerrero as the Sox go down quietly here in the top of the fifth. We are midway through at Rogers Center in Toronto. 3-1 Blue Jays. Pilar, Alomar, and Escobar due up. Marlins and Mariners will battle later as well. Jose Fernandez and James Paxton, the pitching matchup there. Mets and Braves, scoreless in the fifth. They got a good one going. Tom Seaver and Warren Spahn locked up there. The Reds taking the Brewers to the woodshed on opening day in Cincinnati. 10-0 in the fifth. Frank McCormick, 2 for 3, with a home run and a pair of ribbies there. Cubs over the Padres, 1-0 at Wrigley. Nip Winters goes for the Padres. Fergie Jenkins going for the Cubs. Phillies and Expos deadlocked, scoreless in the fifth. Cliff Lee and Max Scherzer, the pitching matchup there in Montreal. The Pirates lead the Cardinals 2-0 in the second inning as Bautista hits this one well out to center. Looks like he's got a beat on it. Ellsbury gets there for the out. I'm sorry, that was Pilar, not Bautista. Don't mind me. There's one away. The facial hair, and I thought it was Jose Bautista. One down, here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar is 0 for 2. He has struck out both times up. Curveball misses down and in. It's been a bit of an odd game to this point for Martinez. He has not seemed overly sharp, yet he's only given up 3 hits. He's struck out 6 through 4 innings, as Alomar grounds out the short here for out number 2. But 2 of those 3 hits he's allowed have left the yard, and the Blue Jays sit with a 3-1 lead. Here's Yunel Escobar. Escobar has reached twice. He walked his first time up, reached on an infield single his last time up. And he lines this one into right. So again, we've got a few guys here trying to hold on to jobs with up-and-coming players behind them. Escobar trying to hold off Tony Fernandez. Off to a good start here today. John Valentin trying to hold off Dobie Moore on the Red Sox side of the ledger. Valentin, of course, tripled and scored earlier. Here's Sean Green. Green 1 for 2. He hit that 2-run homer in the first. 22 homers a year ago for Green. This will be pitch number 80 from Pedro. High fastball. That's a called strike. Fans not appreciating that one. They thought that was up. Circle change there. Green fouls it off, and the count goes to 1-2. Martinez delivers. Green lashes it foul. Martinez, it seems like, probably needs to stretch the zone here. We'll see what he goes with. 1-2 offering with Escobar on first. Fastball misses up high. 2-2 the count. I would bet on the curveball of that circle change down and away here. Curveball away, but way away, and the count goes full. Josh Gibson waits on deck. 3-2 offering. Escobar will be off on the pitch. Swung on and missed. Down goes Sean Green. 7th strikeout for Pedro Martinez. And that ends things here in the 5th. So we'll head to the top of the 6th in Toronto. Red Sox will try to break through against Alek Manoah. It's 3-1 Toronto. Jason Varitek, who drove in the lone Red Sox run to this point, will lead things off.
Number 33.
Noah, fastball in for a called strike. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-1. Pitch. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-1. That one. Breaking ball down low. Diving grab out and left. Oh, that's a heck of a play by Alex Rios. Sinking line drive from Varitek. But Rios, a terrific defender. Ooh, that was very, very close. They say he got it, though. 1 away. Here's Jacoby Ellsbury. Fastball, ooh, borderline pitch on the outside corner. Ellsbury has struck out both times up so far. Ellsbury squared. Bunts it, but foul. That one rides inside and hits him. Obviously no intent. Breaking ball. Plunks him on the back of the thigh, and now the speedy Ellsbury is on as Reggie Smith comes in. Smith 0 for 2 so far. Fastball in for a called strike. Thank you all for joining me here on opening day. I am super excited to have the FSBL back in action. Again, the Madden project to get the Franchise Stars Football League rolling took a bit longer than I anticipated. Just far more detailed than any project I've ever had to do as far as working ratings to get them right and stuff like that. Fastball in for a call and strike. And EA does not make it easy. But now we should have a steady stream of games as Manoah fans Reggie Smith there for the second out. Third strikeout from Manoah here in the top of the sixth. We should have a very steady stream of baseball and football here on the channel for the next 2+ months. In steps Ted Williams. Fastball misses down low. I do appreciate the diehard baseball fans and people who have supported this project, right, which I am hugely appreciative of. I do appreciate everyone's patience in waiting for year 3 of the FSBL to get rolling. Sinker misses down and in. Williams said it wasn't a strike, so it wasn't. 2-0 the count. That one is a called strike inside. 2-1 as Manoah works to Williams. Fastball misses down and in. It's 3-1. Mookie Betts waits on deck. There's a pitch. Williams rips it. Line drive to Guerrero. Double play. Guerrero hugging the line. Williams smashed that ball. Guerrero caught it. There is nothing that Ellsbury can do in that situation. Let's check out the replay here. There's the offering. I mean, and he smashed. Oh. I totally botched that call. I apologize. That's right. There were 2 outs there. I thought that was a line out and he doubled it, but Williams actually hit a very hard one-hopper down to first. So don't mind me. It's still spring training for me, folks. So I'll be back in mid-season form soon enough, I promise. So we've bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays up. Here's Josh Gibson. First pitch, fastball, called strike. You see Gibson making his major league debut. Walked his first time up, struck out his second. 0-1 offering from Martinez. Beautiful curveball in there for a called strike. It's 0-2. Fastball locks him up at the knees, and down goes Gibson for a second time. 9th strikeout for Pedro for the first out here in the 6th. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Don't worry, Josh Gibson's going to be fine, I promise. Here's Vlad Guerrero Jr., 0 for 2. Circle change at the knees. Again, if you are just tuning in and you are unfamiliar with the Franchise Stars Baseball League format, first and most importantly, thank you for tuning in and checking out the channel. I hope you will subscribe if you have not as of yet. Little humpback liner out there to second. Dort grabs it. There's 2 away. This is not your typical Franchise Stars roster. It's not just the best 25 or 40 right off the bat as Jose Bautista steps in. Each franchise has a 100-player master pool. For year 1 of the FSBL, 40 of those players were taken at random. The remaining 60 will enter over time through the rookie draft. So that will give this league longevity. Here we are starting year 3. You'll have position situations. There will be free agency. There will be trades. Players are initially signed to teams for however long they actually played for that team in real life, up to 10 years. So somebody like Lou Gehrig has a 10-year contract with the Yankees, so you won't see him leave the Yankees after year 2. As Bautista drops one down the right field line, they're playing him to pull. He will pull in at second here with a stand-up 2-out double here in the bottom of the 6th. So it's really going to have a career mode franchise feel as opposed to just, a Franchise Stars roster that's designed for you to play 1 year and that's it. All players come into the league at 22 years old. In steps Kelly Gruber. Gruber 1 for 2. He homered his last time up to extend the Toronto lead to 3-1. Fly ball down the right field line. Slicing that'll hit the netting. One and one the count. Curveball swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. That was a beautiful curveball from Pedro. Looking for strikeout number 10 here. And he gets a fastball on the inside corner. Locks up Gruber. Gruber doesn't like the call. The umpire doesn't care. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Toronto still holding a 3-1 lead. Alek Manoah trying to keep the Red Sox in check. So now that we enter the 7th, I will get involved in pinch hitting and bullpen management and stuff like that to the extent that I can in the game. I don't overdo it, but I do get involved in it a little bit. Just trying to make intelligent decisions for both teams. Casey Jansen and Jason Frazier throwing in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. But right now, Alek Manoah has been economical and very solid. He's only at 57 pitches. There's no reason to take him out at this point. No sign of fatigue there. Betts in the hole. Escobar, backhanded play. Nice play. Long throw. Betts runs too well, though. And it's an infield single for Mookie Betts. Only the 3rd hit of the game for the Red Sox. So that'll bring up Joe Harris. Harris is 0 for 2. Betts certainly capable of swiping a base. Gibson throws well. Let's see if they decide to test the rookie backstop here. Possibly more likely in a 1-run game than a 2-run. Harris certainly can be doubled up, so that's another reason to consider. Slider misses down and away. It's 1-0. Pair of ground outs for Harris in this one. Manoah checks the runner and deals. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-0. Manoah looks in. Good slider there. Got him way out in front. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. A good sinker is in there. Called strike, and it's 2-2. There's been no sign of Betts trying to steal as of yet. That slider way outside. It's 3-2. Again, if the game decides to change pitchers, I can't overrule that. I can simply change what pitcher comes into the game. Harris, fly ball. Out into right. Long run. Green lays out. He can't get there. It falls down. Betts had to hold up to see if Green would come up with it. So Betts has to hold at second. Pilar backs him up well and gets it in quickly. But the Sox have 2 men on here in the 7th. That one fell fast, and that's going to be it for Alek Manoah. So a fine start for Manoah. But now they sense that maybe the Sox might be figuring him out a little bit, although neither of those hits was particularly hard. Betts an infield single. Here's Mike Timlin. Timlin, a terrible year a year ago. 21 games. 5.55 earned run average for Timlin. But he's who the Blue Jays turn to here. We'll let that stand. The show is such a fantastic game, and it does so much stuff right. That's one of the little things, though, that admittedly irritates me when it shows you two relievers in the bullpen and then it doesn't go to one of the guys it showed you. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. I would just rather they not show me the bullpen graphic. If that's going to be the case. Fly ball to right. Betts going to go and try to take third. Aggressive base running from Betts there. Green's throw well offline. Betts gets in. That was not hit deep. But Betts gets in safely. Runners at the corners. 1 out. Always puts Betts now in a situation to try to score on a sacrifice fly as Bobby Doerr steps in. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-0. Fastball there is fouled straight back. Someone looks in. Sounded like people thought the runner was going to go. Perhaps a little bit of a bluff down there at first. 2-1 the count. Fly ball down the left field line. That's hooking, though. That's going to end up foul. Not by that much, though. Doerr almost went and gave the Sox the lead there. I thought that one was going to have more hook on it than that. 2-2 pitch from Timwin to Doerr. Fastball, Doerr fouls it off the other way. Sox have had a penchant for comeback wins over the first 2 years of the FSBL. Shot there. That one's a liner down to first. That's the call I went to make last inning. That one was a line drive. Guerrero grabs it, but the runner gets back to first. And there's 2 away. So here's John Valentin, 1 for 2. Tripled his first time up and scored on the Varitek single. That's the only run so far for the Sox. Cut fastball is in for a called strike. I should have done this a minute ago, and I apologize, because I probably should have gone to see what their bench is like. Harry Hooper, you know what? Hooper was really good, and you've got Dobie Moore at short. But it's opening day, and Valentin is tripled. Righty-righty matchup. Let me see. We have his attributes against righties. 76. Hooper was really, really good as a pinch hitter last year, particularly in the postseason. We're gonna do it. Even with the triple, we're gonna take Valentin out. We're gonna let Hooper be the pinch hitter here. He's the only lefty on the bench, but you're gonna turn the order over to the top of the order next inning anyway. So I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna let Hooper be the pinch hitter here with 2 outs. Try to get somebody in. So Harry Hooper, 206. Limited action last season, but again, that was a September call-up. But in the postseason, Harry Hooper was exceptional for the Sox. Several big hits off the bench. So now he comes in here facing Timlin. We'll act like that first pitch was with Hooper in the box. Count goes to 0-2. Timlin gets the sign from Gibson. Hooper, deep shot to center. Pilar going back towards the wall. It's over Pilar's head. He can't come up with it. Harry Hooper does it again. 2-run double to center field. Harry Hooper with the pinch hit double off Mike Timlin, and the Sox tie it at 3 here in the top of the 7th. And Harry Hooper is building a reputation for himself. Started in last postseason, and now he's trying to build on it here. ties it up. Here's Varitek. This will probably be the last hitter for Timlin, one way or the other. 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. Sinker there, misses down low. Two 2-1 count. Sinker misses low. It's 3-1. And make sure they've got somebody. Gibson trying to settle Timlin down. Escobar and Roy Lee Jackson out there, but I feel like they had somebody else. Did they have Casey Jansen warming also? Jansen should be warm by this point. No lefties out there in the Toronto bullpen. Escobar last year. Ooh, Escobar stunk. Roy Jackson was okay, so we're going to sit Escobar. We're going to put Jansen back into that spot. Jansen should largely be warm. Just in case. Again, this will be Timlin's last batter regardless. 3-1 pitch to Varitek. Varitek fouls off the cutter. It's 3-2. Full count offering from Timlin. Varitek loops it. Shallow left field. That's a long run. Rios isn't going to get there. Hooper comes around. It's an opposite field. Loop single for Jason Varitek. And the Red Sox, with 3 in the top of the 7th, have come back and taken a 4-3 lead. Timlin got the first 2 to face him. And now that's going to be it for Mike Timlin. Oh my God, I hate when the game does that. All right, so this is the kind of gymnastics. And listen, this is an awkward way to play the game. Not everybody's going to play the game I play. I do understand that to a degree. But even so, like that it just, if you have a guy in the bullpen who's almost ready, who's also a right-hander, and is better rated, why are you sitting him down to go and desperately put Kelvin Escobar back in the bullpen? It just doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. So put Jansen back. Yeah, Jansen's ready to go. So we're going to put Casey Jansen into this game. Jansen a year ago, 40 appearances, a 4.23. Earned run average, a 1.15 whip. He went 1-3, picked up 20 holds for the Jays. And now he's going to try to stop the bleeding here in the 7th. He will face Jacoby Ellsbury. Four 3 Boston. We talked at the start of the inning about the Sox having a penchant for these comebacks over the first 2 years. We appreciate when we say something and a team posts Exhibit A. Ellsbury grounds out weekly, and that'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Well, the mood has changed here in Toronto. They entered the inning up 3-1. They head to the bottom half down 4-3.
Your attention, please.
Kevin Youkilis at shortstop. What is the game doing? With you've got Dolby Moore. I'm not really worried about Youkilis being able to be used as a pinch hitter, but you've got a terrific. Oh, I bet I know what happened with Youkilis. All right, yeah. So, really quickly, I won't take too much time doing this. If you go and sub a guy, the game won't let you play a guy out of position. Like if it's just CPU versus CPU mode, which is how I play. I don't really control anybody other than these subs. So if I say pinch hit, I take a third baseman out of a game. I pinch hit for a third baseman, and I don't have another third baseman on the bench. So I do the pinch hit, and then go back, and now that the computer is controlling it again, the game freezes when it can't find another player who can actually play that position. So when I got into the postseason last year, I had to make sure that every player had somebody on the bench. It was basically going to be the last guys off the bench who could play every infield position and every outfield position just so I could guard against that lockup happening. So I guess I had done that with Youkilis in the playoffs last year, and then I never took his added positions away from him. But obviously, we're not going to let Kevin Youkilis play shortstop here when we've got Dobie Moore. So, I mean, that wastes Youkilis, I understand that, but we're still not going to have Kevin Youkilis play shortstop.
Number 10. Now it's shortstop.
So the rookie Dobie Moore will come in. Pedro will stay in for now. To start the bottom of the 7th, they would love to get Martinez through this 7th inning. Here's Alex Rios. Rios is 0 for 2. First pitch misses away. We'll give Pedro a base runner. Fastball, that one misses inside. It's 2-0. Koji Uehara out as the closer for Boston. Jonathan Papelbon has taken over the role there. Uehara now will be in a setup type spot. Kevin Pillar, and Pillar, a terrific outfielder, but he has had 2 plays today. The second one in particular, that Hooper double, looked like he was there. It was a long run. It was not an easy play, but it's a play that Kevin Pillar is expected to make. That's why you have him out there. Rios down the left field line, hooking. Fair ball, hits the chalk. And a fan touches it. It bounces over the fence, falls back into play. It would have been a double anyway. So nobody's really going to object to this. And that's going to be it for Pedro Martinez. So Martinez's day is done. Strikes out 10. Still a bit of an up and down outing for Pedro. Again, you're not going to say that Pedro threw badly by any means. Here's Jack Wilson, 67 appearances a year ago, a 4.7 ERA. And the Sox, who had a couple of starters in the bullpen last year in the postseason. So now you've got Kevin Pillar. So now I want to see 2 things. For one thing, I want to see, do the Sox not have a lefty? Well, you've also, because you've got the 3-batter minimum rule, you have to take into account that you have Alomar up after and Escobar, although you could pinch hit for Escobar anyway. But I want to see the Sox bullpen. Yes, they've got Tom Bergmeyer out there as a big lefty. They're going to hold Bergmeyer until the 8th, perhaps. So we're going to let this move with Wilson stand. Pillar is 0 for 2. And go check the Blue Jays side of things. As far as subs go, they've got, I mean, Ernie Whitt's not much of a hitter, but you've got some guys who can swing the stick lefty. Joe Carter. Can Carter play? Carter is listed as being able to play center field. So Carter should be able to play that position. So you should be able to bring Joe Carter in for him if you pinch hit here for Kevin Pillar. But again, in Pillar, well, yeah, because Alex Rios could move to center. Yeah, all right. So the rookie is going to get his crack. John Olerud is going to pinch hit here for Kevin Pillar.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays.
Already a dirty helmet, even though he's never played a game. John Olerud comes in, and his first big league at bat will come in a big spot. Pickoff attempt. Oh, and they got him. Oh, my goodness. Alex Rios is picked off of second base as the tying run before Jack Wilson ever throws a pitch. Terrible base running, or lack thereof, by Alex Rios. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-0. Oh, what a blunder by Rios. Dobie Moore slips in behind him. Daylight play on, and it works to perfection. Rios trying to get a little extra lead to get a jump. If Olerud can slash a single here. Fastball off the plate, it's 2-1. Trying to make sure he can get that tying run home on a single. Instead, he gets picked off. Line drive, Olerud right to Moore, and there's 2 away. So Olerud puts a good move on that ball, but hits it right at Moore. So here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar is 0 for 3. Curveball, swung on and missed. Fastball up and in, it's 1-1. So a game that had a fine look for the Blue Jays has taken a turn here in the 7th. Alomar fly ball to left. Williams is underneath it, puts it away, and that will end things in the 7th. So the Rios leadoff double ends with him being picked off. Wilson gets the job done in relief. We head to the top of the 8th. It's 4-3 Boston.
Your attention, please.
So now Joe Carter comes in. We're going to swap Carter and Rios because Rios is the better outfielder. Casey Jansen only threw 1 pitch. All right, so we're going to see a couple of machinations if they have to be done here. First, we'll do the Blue Jays stuff. We'll do the substitution. We'll switch Rios and Carter. Joe Carter comes in to play left. Now, we'll go and we'll check out the bullpen. You've got Escobar and Jansen. You've got Reggie Smith. Smith is better against righties, but he's still good against lefties. He just has less power against lefties. And again, the Jays don't really have a lefty in the bullpen anyway. So they're a little bit stuck in that regard. But Jansen got it done, so we're going to let Jansen stay in this game. No reason to burn the bullpen. Jansen gets somebody in the scoring position. We'll bring Royley Jackson in. No pinch hitters needed for the Red Sox, so we are good to go here in the top of the 8th. Fastball from Casey Jansen in for a called strike. 4-3 Red Sox here in the top of the 8th on opening day. Jays led this game 3-1. Curveball misses down low. There you see Escobar and Jackson both throwing in the Jays bullpen. Jansen delivers. Smith, high fly ball out to right. Got it a little bit down towards the end of the bat, though. Green reels it in, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
So that will bring up Ted Williams. Williams 0 for 3. Rounded out his last time up. Hit a hot smash down to Vladimir Guerrero. He hit it so hard I thought it was a line drive. Hits that one hard too, but it's foul. Putter from Jansen. Williams turns it into the seats. 0-1 pitch. Good fastball on the outside corner. So Jansen's ahead of Williams, 0-2. That one is popped up. Jansen pitches Williams well there. Gibson's underneath it. And Ted Williams is 0 for 4. Gibson sheds the mask and puts it away.
Number 50.
So 2 down. Here is Mookie Betts. Betts 1 for 3. Single and a run scored. Nice work so far from Casey Jansen. Cutter on the inside corner for strike 1. High fastball is popped up. Foul ground. Guerrero's underneath it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So nice work by Casey Jansen. He's retired all 4 to face him. We head to the bottom of the 8th here in Toronto. Escobar, Green, and Gibson do up for the Jays. They trail it 4-3.
Your attention, please.
Oji Uehara gets the call. Uehara, 28 appearances a year ago, a 4.98 ERA. He started the year as the closer, was replaced by Jonathan Papelbon during the season. And now he will stay in the setup role here in year 3. Here's Yunel Escobar. Escobar 2 for 2. He's walked and had a pair of singles. He's also scored a run. And you do have the switch hitting Tony Fernandez on the bench. Guys reach base 3 times. You're not going to pinch hit for him. Skies this one to left. Williams is underneath it. So here's Sean Green. Green, that big 2-run homer off Pedro Martinez in the first. All 3 of the Blue Jays runs coming on homers. The 2-run shot from Green, and then the solo shot from Kelly Gruber. Splitter misses down low. There's Ike DeLock and Jonathan Papelbon. If DeLock enters this game, something has gone wrong for the Sox. They're going to want Uehara to pitch the 8th and Papelbon to throw the 9th. 1-0 pitch. Fastball fouled off by Green. Count goes to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the knees for strike 2. Fastball misses down low. 2-2 the count. That one down in the dirt. Green chases. Throw to first. And he's set aside. There's 2 away. Strikeout for Uehara. So here's Josh Gibson. The rookie making his big league debut. 0 for 2. He walked. He stole a base. Again, Gibson not slow. But the old runs well for a catcher phrase. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-0. Pops it up on the infield. Underneath it is Harris. They were playing Gibson to pull. Harris puts it away. Behind the mound, and the side is retired. So Uehara, strong 8, gets it done. We head to the top of the 9th. Red Sox 4, Blue Jays 3 here on opening day.
Leading off for Boston.
Here's Joe Harris. Harris 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. Jansen is only thrown, that's only his 10th pitch, so they're going to let Casey Jansen stay in here. Pick him out if he allows a base run, but Jansen is thrown well. 1-run game, no reason to take him out. One and 1, the count to Joe Harris. Fastball misses down low. Here's the 2-1 offering. Curveball is in there for a call strike. 2-2 the count. Fastball swung on and missed. Down he goes. So Casey Jansen picks up the strikeout. He continues to throw well here for the Jays. Here's Jimmy Collins. Collins 0 for 3. Blew out his last time up. Cutter misses away. Collins carrying over an 8-game hitting streak from a year ago. That's on the line here, such as it is. Ground ball to second. Alomar has it. Ranging up the middle. Throws him away, and there's 2 down. So here's Bobby Doerr. Doerr is 0 for 3, lined out his last time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball in for a called strike. Fastball in for another called strike. It's 0-2. Fastball, that one misses up and in. Popped up. Alomar underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So we'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Blue Jays. Guerrero, Bautista, and Gruber due up. Toronto trails it 4-3.
Your attention, please.
Here's Jonathan Papelbon. Papelbon, 42 saves a year ago, 4.03 earned run average. He will face Vladimir Guerrero to start things off here in the ninth. Out-of-town scoreboard, Phillies over the Expos 2-1 in the ninth. Cliff Lee, 8 1/3, allowing 1 run there. Bryce Harper is homered for the Expos. Pirates up 3-0 on the Cardinals in the 6th. Ed Morris out-dueling Dizzy D. Fred Clark is homered for Pittsburgh. Fastball there. Borderline pitch called a strike. The crowd here in Toronto is not happy about that one. Papelbon ahead of Guerrero 0-2. Baratek sets up away. Fastball outside. Fly ball fairly well to center, but not well enough. Ellsbury puts it away easily for out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
So here's Jose Bautista. Bautista 1 for 3. He doubled back in the 6th. Fastball in for a called strike. That one, splitter is fouled off. So Papelbon ahead of Bautista 0-2. Oh-2 delivery. Fastball misses inside. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Papelbon. Slider misses away. It's 2-2. Crowd in Toronto trying to exhort the Jays to rally here. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded there by Dorr. Throw over to first. Again, they're playing Bautista with a heavy shift. So Dorr, starting out on the shortstop side, fields it behind second base for out number 2. And this then will be the show 22. So no stupid anti-shift rules in place, which I greatly appreciate. Here's Kelly Gruber. Final chance for the Jays. Gruber 1 for 3. He homered off Martinez earlier. First pitch slider misses well outside. It's 1-0. Fastball there. Fly ball, center field. Hit pretty well. Ellsbury ranges into the gap, tracks it down, and the ball game is over. And the Red Sox come from behind from a 3-1 deficit, a 3-run 7th inning. Leads Boston to victory. They take it 4-3 here in the opener. Disappointing start for the Jays. Pedro Martinez gets the win. Mike Timlin takes the loss. Jonathan Papelbon with the save. So Pedro, again, a weird outing. He wasn't great by any stretch, but he struck out 10. He allowed 2 homers, the home run to Green and the homer to Gruber. He really didn't allow much else other than that. The Alex Rios getting kicked off play was huge. The Red Sox 4-run. Pedro gets player of the game honors. 6 innings, 6 hits, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 runs allowed. Certainly by no means a spectacular outing, as we mentioned. But still, 10 Ks will get you the honor. Player of the game really should be Harry Hooper, who just continues to be a pinch-hitting dynamo, starting with the playoffs last year. Again, Hooper limited action during the regular season. I believe he was only a September call-up. He hit .206. He had 3 homers in September. But in the postseason, he was outstanding off the bench for the Red Sox. Homers for Green and Gruber for the Blue Jays in the loss. Head down the box score here. Sox only struck out 4 times. So if you're the Red Sox, you get a win despite the top of your order going 0 for 11. You will take that. Pair of RBIs for Hooper. Baratek, pair of RBIs as well. There you see Pedro's pitching line. 3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen. Jack Wilson, Koji Uehara, and Jonathan Papelbon. Red Sox will sign up for that. As for the Blue Jays, the rookie Josh Gibson does draw a walk, but he goes hitless in his debut. John Olerud made his big league debut as well, lining out to short again. Olerud came up with Rios on second after a leadoff double, but Rios got picked off. Jays struck out 11 times on the day. Homers for Gruber and Green. Alek Manoah, 6 innings of 4 hit ball. He allowed 3 runs. Didn't walk anybody, struck out 3. Mike Timlin retired the first 2 to face him, and then it went sideways on him. Casey Jansen, terrific 2 1/3. Out of the bullpen by the time he came in, the damage was done. So that will wrap it up here for this broadcast. Be sure to stay tuned here. We got more opening day action here on the channel. You can watch the Twins, and I admit I'm pre-recording this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to air this one before or after, but regardless, hopefully you will tune in and check out the defending AL champion Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. That will be on the channel. It's either been posted already or will be coming up shortly on the channel. That division rival game in the AL Central, and then late tonight, we'll be back on for a live broadcast sometime between 10:30 and 11 probably, as the defending world champion San Francisco Giants start the defense of their title in Arizona. Drew Marquardt and Randy Johnson, the pitching matchup there, as the Giants and the D-backs get to work. Thanks for checking in, guys. I appreciate you as always. Thanks for following the Legend Sports Universe. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Check out the other content here on the channel. If you are late to joining the Franchise Stars Baseball League, the first 2 years are all in a playlist on the channel here. You can get caught up on what you've missed over the first 2 seasons as well. Thanks as always, guys. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Red Sox take the opener in Toronto.